Activating! Gotta activate stream! Gotta make it activate!
You gotta unblock your chakras, Phoenix.
You gotta unblock your chakras, Phoenix! So, we were talking...
it's still Bill.
It's still Bill!
Phoenix, right?
It's still Bill. It's always Bill. It will always be Bill.
That's our weird ongoing joke.
Listen, Phoenix, you gotta unblock your chakra. You gotta find the truth in the lies and pull it out of your chakra pores or whatever.
Throat chakra deals with truth and is blocked by lies. The lies that you hear, but also the lies you tell yourself.
The lies that you dissolve with alcohol. I'm so drunk.
I feel like, yeah, without... I do wonder where the alcohol chakra would be. With the stomach. Or the liver. What?
Drunken fist, dude. Drunken fist style.
Alright,
Drunken fist wushu. Which is definitely one of the martial arts that I want to learn most.
Recording map that I had was to a specific IP address, and then at some point, the IP address for the server, not for the server, but for the virtual machine changed.
Oh.
So I just need to update that.
Alright, let me know when you do. Okay, I am back. Are we on?
Yes, we're on. So I was telling Taylor, I was talking to Taylor about this game, and these are games that I just kind of grew up hearing about, and never really got to like play growing up, and like getting to experience it now properly. It's just like, man, I love this world. Like, this is just, it's such a good world, you know?
It's really, I think it's, the thing that gets me is the fact that, like, it's a satisfying puzzle game that I think is, like, just tricky enough to feel challenging, but just easy enough to feel fair. And, it's pretty neat. I like that everyone is sort of a larger-than-life character.
They really are. Like, there's no minor character in this game.
Except for, I would say, the judge, where his only, like, strange trait is that he asks a lot of, sort of leading questions just so the audience knows what the heck is going on.
The judge cracks me up. He's funny.
Maybe my theory is that the judge is used to the what do they call the jury, like he's used to the jury not really getting stuff, so he really simplifies it, and he's like, so was this at this place, or like, and what does that mean, Phoenix? Like, or Mr. Wright, he has to just explain it to the jury. I understand, but I want them to get it.
Explain it to the Clone Saga, would you please, Mr. Wright?
For those who don't know, back in our original Phoenix Wright playthrough attempt, per se, we noticed that the jury is just like a bunch of like blurry faces that are all sort of copy pasted around the place.
Yeah.
So we started referring to them as the Clone Saga.
Yeah.
Instead of the Peanut Gallery. Alright, to continue. When we last left off, we had just started up Turnabout Sisters. It's called that because it's about two sisters.
Bad shit's gonna happen.
Mia is deceased. Maya is her little sister who is alive. Left off on That's What She Said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Unironically.
I don't even remember what this conversation is. Wait, hang on. Can I, like, pull up the conversation?
What about the glass shards?
Hey, dude, check out this shit. Oh, I can't present it right now.
That.
Take that! Take that! Ow, why would
sand.
you throw that at me? That's glass, dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me...
I know.
We
must Bring justice.
We must get justice for Mia. There's something I've been wanting to ask. What?
First, we're gonna figure out how Maya ties into all this, and why she looks like a shrine girl.
Yes, we are.
And
It's gonna be great.
it's your line.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for you to finish whatever. I was waiting for you to finish your monologue.
I think that was about it.
Oh, okay. Alright. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes. What are those?
What are those? It's like, do you play Valorant? He's like, do you play Valorant? I'm looking for people to play Valorant with.
You would... What, because I wear Crocs, I play Valorant?
Yeah, I mean,
stereotype?
I don't know, man. I'm just looking for people who play Valorant.
What does it have to do with Crocs?
Because he's looking for Phoenix is looking for teammates. That's the question he wants to ask her.
Oh,
He's like, I've been
asking about the outfit, though.
My joke was that he was asking her to play Valorant with him.
Unrelated to the Croc joke, then.
Yeah, we were doing two
This was my
completely
groove.
different
Oh
jokes
my God.
that had nothing to do with each other.
Oh, you really threw off my groove there. Hold on, I gotta make sure I got the, I'm gonna make sure I have the feed open.
Oh yeah.
We're down
Hey,
to the shop.
Jenny's here! Weenus! Shut up about the
Weenus.
weenus. No one wants to hear
Weenus.
about your weenus. What's with that outfit?
Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
The fuck kind of Final Fantasy bullshit?
Final Fantasy.
Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it you do?
It's nothing strange, really.
Well, yeah, that's it. That is a very convincing way of telling me that there's no... It's not weird!
I'm a spirit medium in training.
That's weird.
Someday I'll be a spirit large.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Wait, what? Her own voice?
Did it channel her spirit, and then she just holds up her phone? She's like,
channel
no,
her
I have a voicemail. Which I'm pretty sure that's how this goes, but it's a good joke setup.
I think you're right.
Here, you can hear it in her own voice.
I think you're right.
Voicemail.
I think part of it is that we actually have to find her phone because it got taken away. If I'm remembering correctly.
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
Yep. You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
What?
I don't know, technology, man. Most recent technology I use is like a Polaroid camera from the 1990s. That's only because I'm a spirit medium. That's standard issue. You don't know enough about Japan to tell me I'm wrong.
I've yet to play those games, but I really want to.
Maybe we should. Or I don't know. Maybe play like a spiritual successor to one of those games. Accidental pun.
Maybe.
Hold on. We're both of our names are purple on the chat. That's messing me up. It shouldn't be allowed. It should make it that the colors are randomly generated. So, oh, hold on. I'm like a slightly darker orange. Yeah, I think the colors are supposed to be randomly generated. Everyone's a random color.
Reload the conversation? I don't know.
I did, but I'm still orange. You're lying.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Yes. No. Right. Like correct. Oh.
What?
I just remembered that detective took my cell phone.
Yep.
All in like a big evidence bag. You got like the cell phone. You've got like some of those like charms that ward off demons. You've got like some of that folded fabric looking stuff.
Right.
The Polaroid camera. Editor, just like make that in MS Paint.
Just
Totally
Polaroid
Photoshop
camera.
together.
Polaroid camera
like
everywhere you go.
The stock image layer on top of it still. Watermark is still on.
Did you read that?
Sorry again.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, right, of course you did that. Next time I see that dude, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure.
The evidence
thanks.
pocket.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
put
like
that in my
Phoenix Wright
evidence
just has
pocket.
like a big bag thing that he puts all the evidence in.
Let me just put that in my evidence bag. Mine's memo added to the court record. Right next to my surplus of meth ingredients. Wait, shit.
I don't know, baking soda. You gotta cook it up or something. I don't know the ingredients. Just you gotta do something with it.
You gotta add baking while you do. No, you gotta add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying there's some shit you got to do to it.
just like okay. Here's the secret ingredients. It's baking soda. All right, you gotta heat to 350. Right, eggs, water, milk. Hold on.
Wait.
This is your cake recipe.
Wait, what?
Trick them into making cake. You're giving up your drug recipe to the drug lord. They're like, this is just a cake recipe.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know I said about. Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. That morning, I got a call from my sister. Wait, I talked about this part. Didn't we? You clicked on this already, didn't you?
Wait, did I? It wasn't checked off anymore. Wait, yeah, oh shit.
Yeah.
It stopped.
There, 9 a.m. Okay, this is slightly different though. And I found
Okay.
your sister.
Oh, alright.
Oh, did you like hit B or something?
I don't know, man. I think it
Can't
was.
believe you done this.
I don't know what that was. That was weird. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Sure, I guess. Spirit mediums. Fucks up with that shit.
Thanks, Jane. Alright, you must be Jane, says here, short, temperamental, dresses like a psychotic hand puppet.
Haven't gotten that far yet. So you're an acolyte. Medium, in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Cool. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said.
God damn, you know, I really
lawyer.
put a story where Mia's alive, and it's just you learning this shit about her as you get to know her better. Man, I wish Mia was alive.
That's just the alternate timeline where she stayed and became a spirit medium.
So she never got murdered.
It's the everything everywhere all at once like premise. If you haven't seen that, you should. And if you can't see it, then wait till it's out at home, and I don't know. I'll probably have a copy. I believe my bro is leaving to go somewhere.
Goodbye!
Okay, bye. Hours for first class too. They were like X-Men first class.
I had no idea.
It
Wait.
is so upsetting that she had so much potential.
She had so much potential as a character, and they were like, no, you're not allowed to exist.
The thing that, what's surprising is that, like, I don't think any other game has ever had it that, like, I mean, I know that there's plenty of games that, like, have a character for, like, a minute and they die, and it's dramatic, but, like, I feel like it hits harder with Mia, where, like, I thought Mia was in more of the games.
Yeah, like, you thought she was gonna be a main character.
Yeah, and, like, you felt, like, the momentum hitting, so, like, it really did feel surprising, and on top of that, you still learn about her as a ghost character. And
Yeah.
I say, my term for ghost character is a character that, like, even if they're not around, whether they're dead or just not present, and we don't know if they're alive or whatever, you still get information about them. A great example of a ghost character is Dr. Casper Darling in Control, where you only see him through videos that he's left behind, and we don't know if he's alive or dead or in another realm or whatever, but because it's always stuff he's left behind and hearsay from people who worked with him before, he's a ghost character, which is also why his name, I think, is technically a pun, because he's a ghost character everyone likes. His name is Casper Darling.
Fun shit.
Also, fun fact: Casper Darling was nominated for the Best Character Award. Control got 2 different nominations for Best Character for 2 different characters.
Neat.
It's a good game, Bob.
Good game, Bob. So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Like some kind of Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit?
Yes, in training. Yeah, now that I think about it, if Maya was, like, way better at spirit mediuming, like, these murder trials would be way too easy.
Yeah! Yeah, they would. That's
It's
why
just
they
that
don't let her
book
be
where
good
it's
at
like,
it.
Plot of Phoenix Wright, and then like the thin like magazine. It's like Plot of Phoenix Wright if Maya could contact spirits at any time. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. Exactly. Except no, you can't.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Jenny says I can't speak with Dead.
Jenny says what?
Jenny says I can't speak with Dead. Yeah, Speak with Dead is another great example where it's like, as a game master, you need to remember if your players have Speak with Dead in like a murder mystery. Because if they do, it could just end the murder mystery. Unless of course they were killed by like an Agent 47, where it's like, what was you last remember? Well, I was out on the balcony and I felt something push me and I died. Or, you know, I was out on the balcony and some pinprick hit me in the face and I died.
Yeah. Fucking Agent 47.
I went to lean on the balcony and it was unscrewed for some reason and I fell and I died. And honestly, it may have just been an accident.
Well, I got crushed in like an alcohol factory.
An alcohol factory.
I don't know what the machine was. I think it was like for wine. Was it for wine
the
or
winery?
the winery? Yeah. I got crushed in a winery.
It could have been an accident.
It could have been an accident. Like every single murder is just like it could have just been an accident. Why he never gets caught?
Yeah, that's my favorite thing is that like canonically, even though like there's different takedowns or whatever, canonically all of 47 in the canon timeline, all 47's takedowns are like the accident, like Silent Assassin style, like using disguises but only using accidents, and that's why he was never caught.
Yeah. It's good shit. Did you read that?
I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy.
Not that it would be too easy. And he says, blushy face, I got boozes today. Well, please drink responsibly.
Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
Wow.
I need like a quartz rock. This
What?
is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him.
You don't say.
And well, I'm in trouble. I like how this feeds into the earlier thing where she was like, "Oh, if I'm ever in trouble, I'll ask Phoenix Wright," and she's like, "Yeah, he's in training." But like Mia still had a plan.
Yeah.
It wasn't just, "Oh, go with Phoenix Wright." Anyway, it was, "Oh, go to this other lawyer guy," because that's your plan A.
Yeah.
You think you could go ask him to represent me?
Sure, I guess. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
No one else to turn. I have no one else to turn to.
Question mark? Say, what about your parents?
Did you just say question mark?
I just
Your
said
own mouth?
question. I just said question.
In character?
In character, just... Can you imagine, like, walking
Wasn't there a
around?
character who did that? I swear there was a character who did that.
In this game?
Or no, not in this game. No, there was. Hold on, I'm not thinking characters. I'm thinking of a friend of ours who actually does say that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think it was Angel.
Huh.
I think Angel was the one who.
Oh yeah, she does.
when
She
we're on
does
Discord,
do that.
Then she'll just be like question mark.
Yeah. Question mark? Yeah. She's fun. Say, what about your parents? Her head just like explodes.
Replacing ellipses with constipated noises. Please, the sooner you read your lines, the sooner we can meet the other lawyer.
Man,
It's weird office.
Fuck the other lawyer. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
Cool. What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. One of
When
them Apollo Justices or whatever.
will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
If visiting hours are almost up, I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Whoops, nope, wrong button.
Yes.
Right. I gotta leave. How do I leave?
Probably move.
Move, yeah, that would make sense. Grossberg Law Offices. Activate.
That's what the law office. Aw. I was gonna say, that's what the law office looks like. It's just a question mark and static. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Some kind of Five Nights at Freddy's bullshit. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh? All right, big
Pretty
boss. Thanks, David Hayter. Get out of here. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine! What am I gonna look at? Let's look at this shit.
I love when you're like when you're in a room early and it's before someone gets there, and so you're supposed to like just check out all the stuff. But I love the idea that like they come in and they're like, "Have you touched every item in this room?" Yeah, I wanted to know what it looked like.
Yeah, just all of them. Just I touch
There's a bunch
everything.
of
That's
those-
how I know.
There's like clearly a bunch of like the dust lines where like an item has been moved just a little bit.
There's a character you meet in Mass Effect who is a Prothean, and one of his abilities as a species is that he can just, like, absorb a person's whole information by just touching them. Because, like, experience is a genetic marker, as he puts it. So the way communication works is I just touch you and I like see all of your experience and I understand.
He's got a
shit.
built-in animus.
Yeah, he's got a built-in animus, which is also how he learned to speak English. And
that makes sense.
fuck, I forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, he learns about people by like touching them, you know. So I'm just picturing him like going through a crowd, just like touching people, like poke. It's like, Javik, what are you doing? I'm poking people. Why? So I know who they are. What? You can't just... That's how it works with my people.
It's just... Oh, man, it messes me up that Assassin's Creed... All the way back in, I think it was Assassin's Creed 1, maybe 2, maybe the first one of the 2 series, that, like, had the, like... When you were walking through a crowd, you would like delicately put your hands on people's shoulders to like sort of nudge them out of the way.
Oh yeah.
And like they had it scripted so your hands would automatically like move in a pretty natural way to like do that.
And it looked great.
It would track their hitbox or whatever. And it looked really good. And then like they just took it out in later games, which is wild because I was like, that was like cutting edge at the time. You had it before anyone else, and then you like
and they just abandoned it. It was such a cool mechanic.
Now, if you walk through a crowd, you just sort of push people out of the way all rudely, and I'm like, really? Did you forget?
By the time you get to
your ancient knowledge.
By the time you get to Origins, you just run automatically. Like there's no sneaking. You're just, I'm an Egyptian warrior. Like, alright, Balak,
touching people on the shoulders wasn't invented yet.
You gotta do the shoulder touch, man. The shoulder touch from Spider-Verse.
It's like a...
Hey.
Okay, now you reeled me back in. I was gonna say, that sounds like something like Microwave Society would say. Did they not invent... They didn't invent shoulder touching until 100 BC.
Cuts back to Javik, he's like doing the shoulder touch with people. He's like, I was told that this is like a less upsetting way to like, I guess, touch people. I could just be like, hey man, how's it going? Javik like slowly learning how to appropriately touch people in order to just absorb their knowledge.
You should really ask first, yeah. The desk, please.
Sorry, a solid mahogany desk. Mahogany. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Mahogany.
But the chair.
The chair is not mahogany. Expensive looking mahogany. Oh, wait. No, those are bookshelves. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Not just any mahogany. What?
Now this is the mahogany. You kidding me,
Not just any mahogany.
The mahogany from Melchior 7.
Well, the trees are 800.
Blood rituals of the Melchiorian. But I said, let me say it.
Yeah, say
cut
it.
By the ancient blood rituals of the Melchiorians. This mahogany was cut over 700 years ago. This not only makes it nigh indestructible, but gives it the ability to bend the space and time itself. It's also a very fine material. Very expensive. Mahogany.
Mahogany. Silence! Mahogany.
Mahogany. This painting has been... Why is it bugging you? It's a good painting. Is it not like level?
I don't know, man. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. I don't know. It's looking at me weird.
It opens a secret door.
It looks suspicious. It looks like he looks like he's hiding a secret. He's like, The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. That's gonna come back later.
I heard that oil paint takes a really long time to dry. That it's never like quite dry or whatever, which is why you should never ever touch an oil painting. But I was thinking about that, and it's like if I made an oil painting and it was really good, I would like spray over it with like some kind of like acrylic or like something, some kind of like thing that would harden on top of it to keep it all in place.
Huh.
It would probably give it a weird sheen though.
Probably.
An expensive potted plant.
An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is. It's probably the most expensive one available. It is the most expensive plant available. He just walked into a plant shop and was like, I want your most expensive plant. What plant will really scream, hey everyone, I'm a rich douchebag?
Got the... and then there's what looks like a flask.
Is that... Yeah, let's look at the flask. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold.
It's a smoking area.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a smoking available office.
Yeah, I guess. Even I could tell someone here's got money to burn. Yeah, I think that's all I can look at for the time being.
And if you look up here, I've got this little statue of a bear, and next to that, it's a globe, but it's from an alternate history where the globe is green.
Why?
It's an art piece. It's what if the globe was just solid green?
just a solid green globe. Faye & Co. law offices? Wait, no. Wait, hang on. Can I, are there other places I can go to here? Maybe? No?
Check the edge of the bookcase and the desk again.
Nope, nothing.
The lamp, maybe?
Nope. No, I think I checked everything I could check for the time being.
Very
So, I guess let's go back to Faye & Co. offices and see what's going on there. September 6th, Faye & Co. offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy.
The office is full of officers. They're very officey right now.
It's the officiest day of the year. They're
searching for clues. Sorry, I'm getting impatient.
Well, every time I try to read, you go off on a thing, and then you're like, would you read your line? And I'm like, I'm waiting for you to stop talking.
Delicate balance.
They're all buzzily searching for clues.
Hey, you there!
Ah!
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
Would you not yell at me, please? I haven't even had my coffee yet.
I didn't even put the tape up.
Roll die for coffee. You take one burn
sorry,
damage.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Maybe.
I got a thing for faces. As in, I look at a face and I just immediately forget it. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
What? No!
That's the other guy.
That's the other guy. That's my friend. No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I mean, you both have pretty crazy hair.
You all got a mouth that's... You both have a nose that's in between your eyes and your mouth.
You both have weird hair.
Blind. I'm sorry, I'm basically face blind. I don't see faces.
You both have weird hair. Phoenix is just like, bruh, have you looked in a mirror? You got like 3 spikes sticking out of your head.
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Gumtree?
Yeah, Gumtree. So I bought a bookshelf on Gumtree.
Oh, we can't get into that. It will be here another hour.
No, we can't. We cannot get into Randy Felt Face buying a bookshelf on
Writing
Gumtree.
a book.
Go look it up on YouTube if you want to see it. Randy Foulface buys a bookshelf on
If you're watching the stream, stay here. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can pause this.
Yeah.
Go watch that.
Yeah, pause this, come back, and you can join us
twist.
in the joke.
Watch it, and then leave your comments about his stand-up on our channel.
Fucking Hemingway.
That's how you do it.
It's so good. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Aw, that's unfortunate.
Wait, that's your service? Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal.
Sure.
Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Sure, Dick. Hey!
Dick, get
Dick!
over
here! Hey, Dick, get over here!
Yes, sir. You're right there. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right, pal?
Not really.
If you got business here, you better do it quick.
He thinks somebody's lawyer. Oh, okay, I guess that's a good thing. Hey, let's talk about Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
No, that's what the coroner did. Yeah, but he's just like really literal about it.
He's like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. No, I don't do that. They pass that on to the people, and they do that.
Have you seen the skit called like Comically Literate Hotel or something? Or not Literal Hotel?
No, but that sounds amazing.
Oh, will you be staying with us tonight? No, I'm getting a room by myself. All right, worth a shot. Oh, you want to know the results, eh?
Well, yeah.
Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use.
I'm so glad you said it like that.
I love that line.
You can't say it normally.
It's one of those phrases that's become a meme in my brain. It's kind of like when someone says "that's right." I imagine it in what's that huge dude from the Old Spice commercials?
Oh, Terry Crews?
Terry Crews, yeah. Terry Crews going, "That's right."
That's right.
Just every time. Might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all.
Cool, thank you. I'm glad I was able to twist that out of you. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous.
That'll be important later.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because I'm thinking, I mean, this felt, even the first time I did this felt like sort of like splitting hairs or whatever. But the thing that gets me is that like the thing is you can always trust the autopsy reports in this game. At least in my opinion, they tend to just be like there's no like secret coroner messing with stuff. But it's like if the death was instantaneous, then she wouldn't have written down Maya on the note.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be important later. I didn't even think about that.
And we know this outside of what we should know, but we know this as the audience that the killer knew about her call to Maya, so they knew that Maya would be showing up and finding the body, and therefore being implicated.
Yeah.
As the killing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
That he's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Oh, Edgy the Hedgy? I know that guy. I went to school with him.
Edgy? No, that's Shadow the Hedge.
Yeah, but I mean, look at these two characters. They're clearly just Sonic and Shadow in human form. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
No, I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Editor, put that in.
Obviously. His name is Edgeworth. Man. Clearly just human Shadow.
Oh man, Edgeworth. Okay. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. He kills people.
Wow! Oh, Jesus! Okay, he was a lawyer last I heard. Wow, things change. You think you know a guy? Jesus. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. You know what they call him in Europe? Kilometers Edgeworth.
Wait, what is it?
Kilometers Edgeworth.
Kilometers Edgeworth!
Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do.
I'm gonna say, of course I do, so he doesn't have to explain it.
Yes, obviously. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. Please, you don't need to explain Edgeworth to me. We all know Edgeworth. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. At least that's what he claims. Inside he's just a broken soul, torn up by the guilt of a murder he thinks he committed or something. I don't remember. He won't.
I'm like, we'll get to that. I promise. I promise, audience. Oh, I just realized I've been in full screen this whole time and I haven't been watching the chat. And it says, Edgeworth got a spin-off with guns.
Okay, wait, I know he had a spin-off, but did it actually have guns?
That would be so funny. Oh, it gets better. That reminds me, someone, there was this conversation where, so I noticed this back in the day, but how, in the Shadow the Hedgehog, like, his, like, intro in the game, that's also basically, like, a trailer for the game.
Oh yeah, the gun that he,
like,
does the pump
looks
thing?
like an MP5, but it's, like, pump action.
It's pump action!
And someone, like, looks that up and they're like, that's not a real gun. And someone's like, actually, there is this gun that works like that. It's like an MP5, but it uses, I don't know, shotgun shells or something, and it has a similar shape, and it is pump action. And then they looked up the date, and they're like, hold on, this gun was developed after Shadow the Hedgehog came out. This gun may have been made in inspiration from the game. Which means it didn't exist when the game came out.
Oh my god, that's amazing! I have to confess that Shadow the Hedgehog is kind of a guilty pleasure game of mine, because I played it a lot during middle school. And I did, like, all the storylines, and I got the super secret ending, and I did the final boss stage with the super farm. And I actually really like Shadow the Hedgehog as a game.
When you think about it, Shadow the Hedgehog is like Devil May Cry for Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Yeah, kind of. And I recognize that it's
middle.
Yeah. And I recognize that it's a bad game, but I still enjoyed it, and I would probably play it again.
It is still fascinating.
He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human, like some kind of RoboCop or Robo-Lawyer in this case.
Robo-Lawyer.
No, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became...
I'm so glad they got this guy instead of that other guy. He was finally allowed to return to his vapor form.
Wait, what?
Was it Prosecutor Payne?
Oh yeah!
Go back to the cloud he used to be.
You're out here, my
physical form hurts.
Life is pain, so is death. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course. Why are you sighing?
For some reason, I just remembered the episode of, what was that cartoon about the little sailor boy and the blue pirate guy, Tim Knuckles? Flapjack, The Misadventures of Flapjack. There was an episode, I don't know how my brain led to this, but there was an episode where, like, he gets like he saves like a mermaid or something that's like a mermaid, and he gets like a bunch of wishes, and it keeps like ramping up the tension where he's like making more and more wishes, and everyone's like, "Oh, you can't keep making wishes, something terrible will happen." And like he's at like he finally like uses all of the wishes, and the mermaid is like all like weird and lumpy, and it like explodes or something, and it becomes like this mermaid cloud, and it's like, actually, you did the right thing, Flapjack. When you what was it? You keep making wishes, you can make all of your dreams come true. He's like, even the scary ones? Yes.
Oh no!
That's just how the episode ends. Like, there's so much tension building up, and then it's just like, oh, everything's fine, and then it's like, also spooky. Okay, bye.
all right.
Flapjack was bizarre.
I never watched it.
Really was.
I never saw it.
It's about as weird as you'd expect.
Is it like Gumball level weird, or like?
Honestly, yeah. It's actually, I would say it's got that type of weirdness. It had what's the word? There was just a lot of gags like that, where just like lots of characters who were like ugly on purpose. Like that was basically like the whole cast except for like Bubby and Flapjack. Everyone was just very grimy looking.
Huh.
It's just like the only episode I can remember though.
Fascinating. Speaking of wish-granting creatures, one of my favorite stories about that is the Samurai Jack episode, where he meets the fairy, who's like trapped, and he has to use his one wish to wish them free instead of going home. It's really sad.
It's a great episode because it's a thing that sort of solves itself.
Yeah.
It's like good.
It's like the answer's right in front of you. Oh, it's so good. Love Samurai Jack. Of course.
I told Travis we need to get the last season of Samurai Jack. I was like, I was so excited for them to eventually make a final season of Samurai Jack, but then like when it came out, I just didn't watch it. Like it was one of those things where I was like, right when I had finished the other stuff, I was like super excited, but by the time it came out, I was like, now I really want to go and watch it because I feel like I deserve the closure.
Man, you missed out because it's not that bad. It's a fun time. I do wish that they had allowed him to keep his badass facial hair throughout the series, because he kind of gets rid of that.
Aw.
It's like, why can you just keep that? It looked so cool.
Yeah, I see facial hair as like it's what's the word? It's like a rite of passage or something, where like anytime you grow or shave or like cut your hair, it should represent a character change.
Yeah, I can't remember how soon he shaved it, but I'm pretty sure he shaved it.
Oh dang.
That would be a funny gag, though, is if you had, like, one of those character-defining moments where a character, like, cuts their hair in a moment of transformation. But they, like, have a moment where they're contemplating whether or not they actually should, and they're just like, actually, I really like my hair. And they just go about their day, like, with their character arc, like, being, like, having grown anyway, and that's, like, the whole gag. Yeah. It's like, no, I like my hair, though.
No, you have to change the character. You change the character design when the character changes. That's just good character design.
Yeah, but it would be a funny joke.
I'm gonna add that to my game ideas. I'm gonna add that to my game ideas document. Here is make sure that characters change when their character design changes when they change.
Yeah. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Fucking shit!
Edgeworth, like, finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Phoenix is just like, I'm gonna die. No. Alright, so I guess move to Grossberg offices again? Or no, detention center.
Yeah, it's kind of wacky in that I'm pretty sure you go to the detention center again, and just so you could be like, yeah, hey, he wasn't there.
Oh
I would have
yeah,
called you, but you know, you don't have your phone.
you don't have a phone.
I would have simplified things.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Hey!
That's
Oh, sorry, that was my line.
yeah.
What is it? You meet the lawyer?
Sorry, I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about.
Maybe he's hiding behind the bookcase.
Maybe he's that weird
Oh.
cardboard cutout standing behind her.
He just. Oh, if we had a really
Cardboard
good editor, we
cutout.
could edit that in. Get a really good editor. We could just edit that in, and just like he falls over, and there's just like the white wall behind him.
Just boom. What about your family?
I only had my sister. Father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. We don't know their mom.
No. Don't know. So she could still be alive.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations.
The ability has been passed down the Faya bloodline for generations! Damn it.
They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. Jenny said, sounds like a great Powered by the Apocalypse move, but I don't remember what that was a response to. Or Red Herring from Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Yeah, there's just a guy named Red Herringman.
Wasn't me,
creepy,
Freddy.
but then he's super creepy, but then he like dies in the first act, and they're like, "Oh, it couldn't have been him." That was from this like Red Letter Media bit where they were talking about like how to make like a very formulaic horror movie.
Right.
It's like, this is how you make a horror movie that feels like one of those like rides where you're like, it's just that tight corridors and you just sort of wander through each scene.
Right.
About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he exploded!
No!
He ruined our mother's life.
That bastard! Ruined.
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. How that works?
Huh. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain? Your mother's enemies. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother's life?
About 15 years ago, there was a unusual murder case.
You don't say.
It made quite a stir. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads. They're getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The same!
Oh my god!
Sorry, I was still in my weird voice. The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent.
Oh shit.
Police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But and found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. See, my mother became a laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
Hold on, that's my next tweet there. The real cancel culture is my spirit medium mother being being banished from Japan. White.
Excuse me? White?
El Blanco. That was his name. My sister told me. My sister, who's old enough to be my mom.
Is she?
Probably. Maybe.
She doesn't look
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Why, white? How white was he?
He was so white that when he goes out in the snow, he disappears.
That's actually a good one.
He's so white that when he has jalapeno on food, he says, "Oh golly." I feel like we scanned every inch of this office.
Yeah, so where the fuck I guess we'll go back to Fan Cow.
Yeah, a lot of zigzagging here.
Yeah, a whole lot of zigzagging.
Present the badge. I don't know.
Is there anything I can present to anyone?
Present the autopsy report he gave you.
Yeah. Hey, look at this thing. Thanks for this.
Thanks for this. Oh man. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto.
I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. It makes me not seem so routine. Maya's memo. Conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Okay, so how the fuck do I get to our cell phone then? Where do I...
Well, I'm gonna add that to my list of like things that I want in more games is the howdy button.
Howdy button?
Yeah, only a few games have it. Red Dead Redemption 2 had it where you could like hit a button to interact with people, and you could press another one, and it would basically just say hello. And it's one of the ways to like sort of trickle in like good guy points. By just saying howdy to people.
Wait.
What?
Taylor, the sky is blue, and so am I.
There you go.
Sorry.
There's a hotel! Right, that's our next lead.
Oh yeah, that's the thing we gotta deal with. But what were you talking about?
No, I was talking about the howdy button. That I really like that, and I don't know. It bothers me that there's a lot of games where you can like bump into people and it annoys them, but there's no apology button. And Red Dead 2 had that. They had it that you could say howdy to people, and on top of that, if you did bump into someone or bother them or whatever, and they're like, "What the hell's your problem?" That if you use the howdy button, that's what I call it. It would actually you'd be like apologies, and they would like leave you alone. Oh, that was the other one. We Happy Few had a dedicated howdy button. And in fact, it's even funnier because the howdy button was actually like critical to that game because it would basically there was a hidden like stat that was called like suspicion. There's a hidden stat that was basically suspicion, and people would get suspicious of you over time if you didn't interact with them. And so a lot of YouTubers, especially in like the beta of the game, didn't know that they had to say hello. Like they didn't know that they interacted with people like they were actually there.
That's
so they would walk into town, people would just gradually become uncomfortable with them and be like, "What are you doing here?" And they wouldn't say anything, and eventually the townspeople would just start attacking them. They're like, "Why is everyone attacking me?" And it's like, because you were silently walking around town picking up items and not interacting with other people. They freaked out.
You were being a fucking weirdo, dude. I don't know what you expected.
I get where you're coming from, but they don't, and that was the issue. They're like different like suits or that you would wear in different parts of town to make people less suspicious. But like the cheap way was just waving at people. So like the whole like just having a button that makes you go "lovely day" for it. Like It's just, I love that. I love that kind of feature.
Yeah. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone?
Yeah. Oh, that. It's got a little tassel thing on it.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Wait, no, actually, go fuck yourself! Oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight.
Tell him not so straight.
Oh no, what do I pick?
Well, okay, I'm thinking...
Gumshoe seems like a respectable dude, right? I feel like
yeah, if you tell him not so straight, he's just gonna get more annoyed long term. I feel like you can tell him to straight and he'll figure it out.
Yeah, let's do that.
We got burned last time.
Yeah. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me.
Doesn't matter. Oh, never mind then.
Oh, alright, okay, cool. Oh no, it's just, you know, Detective?
Oh, I know nothing, pal.
Save! That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me? Alright, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive! You're quite the detective!
Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there anyway.
Wait!
After all.
So now he's just giving it back? Like, oh wait, I forgot it wasn't suspicious. What was the point of any of that? Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation.
Needs to go eat some cereal so he doesn't get confused.
He really does. It's just like, hey Gumshoe, can I have the phone? Yeah, sure. Wait, no, fuck you! Wait, but like, what about the secrets and whatnot? Oh no, there's nothing out here. Hey, you know what? Here you go.
No secrets on here. Well, if there's no secrets on this phone, then it wouldn't be sharing any secrets if you gave it to me.
See,
just so. Then
see,
you
that's
can give me the phone.
That's the thing, though. Phoenix didn't even try to convince him after that. He just automatically was like, "Oh, there are no secrets on here. Here you go, I guess." Like he didn't even.
Oh man, it's like when someone's like arguing their way out of like a robot or something, and they're like, "Well, if you open the door, I have a higher chance of living, right?" Yes. Well, then you should open the door. And I see your proposal.
Oh, my face hurts from laughing. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe.
And he says, Gumshoe at Lembo or Mr. Disco. I've heard of Columbo, but I don't know about Mr.
I don't know what any of that means.
Columbo. Well, Columbo was the detective from, like, I think the 80s that got super popular recently. Somehow, I'm guessing he was added to Netflix or something.
Probably.
But I haven't actually seen the show. I really want to. The closest I've gotten to seeing his show is seeing, like, memes that people have put together where it's, like, Columbo is interviewing the villain or whatever, and it's just screenshots of Columbo, and he's like, one more thing. You said that you were at home playing on the PlayStation 3. Well, of course. But here's my question, if you don't mind. How could you be at home playing the PlayStation 3? The PlayStation 3 has no games. Oh my gosh. My internet just cut out.
Wait, what? No. No, your internet cut out? Are you still in the stream? Are you there? Are you still there, Taylor? Nope. I don't think he can talk to us. Nope, he's gone. Wait, I think he's back.
My internet cut out. I don't know if the joke landed.
Hey, what's up, dude? I can hear you.
My greatest fear, telling a joke and then the internet crashing, and I don't know if the joke landed or not.
Okay. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Cool. Oh wait, it's gonna make me do that. Is it gonna make me do that now?
Yeah, court record. Check it.
Oh, because I'm on the wrong window. Duh. I'm so dumb. Fuck.
Check it again.
Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
All done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So Mr. Disco is Disco Elysium's Harry. It's kind of like, okay, this is the funniest thing. Jenny will... if I'm talking about the Yakuza series, Jenny refers to Kiryu Kazama, or Kazama Kiryu as Mr. Yakuza.
Ah, that's awesome.
To be like, yeah, I'm really struggling here. She's like, Mr. Yakuza having a bad day. Oh, it's really funny. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. One more thing.
One more thing. Shout out to
more
anyone who watched
Why do
Jackie Chan Adventures.
One more thing. Why do they call it of-in when you out hot in the cold food? If you cold out in the hot food.
I'm imagining like Gumshoe asking this, and then Maya is like to the side, and she's just like, "Well, why do they?"
Riddle me this, Pikachu. Why do they call it oven if they out hot cold the cold food? Jesse, what the hell are you talking about?
Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? Meowth, what the fuck?
Meowth, what the?
Meowth, what the fuck? You're lying.
What the? Sorry. Oh, sorry. That's my line. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. Please, hit the button. I suppose you're planning on talking to that witness.
That ain't your fucking business.
Anyway, you better not. No insolence in the witness with your loyally ways, pal.
Oh my god. Shut up.
I mean, that's the funny thing, though, is that, like...
Okay, nobody looks like this when they're calling the police and staring at a corpse. No one's on the phone like, oh my god, what horrible mischief, I better curve my back as inhumanly as possible. And put my hands up over my face like, cat girl, with my massively exposed cleavage and all these farts going down my shirt. Get out of here, lady.
She's like painted in that like old-timey horror movie poster style. Like, notice that the light is under her and above her.
Oh yeah.
Like the light is on the top of her hair, but at the bottom of everything else.
Yeah, that's neat. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her.
We hadn't.
The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May.
April O'Neil?
Oh, April May.
Fuck.
Sorry about this. Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Phoenix.
Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Nick.
Nick. I can't tell you anything about her.
Nico?
It's a secret.
It's a secret, don't worry about it. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So
I'd like to help you, but I can't.
I would like to tell you that the witness's name is April May, but I'm unable to do that. I would love to point out to you the absurdity of her name being April May, but as a professional,
I'd like
not
to tell you that she's in room 312 across the hotel on the way. But doing so would be out of my purview, so I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid I can't help you.
I'm sorry, sir. I know you're upset. Pretend to be upset.
Just put in a sprite of Phoenix, like Very badly fake crying.
Just like sobbing into his hands.
Ah!
He's got like some papers that he's holding and he's just crying into them,
Oh, yeah,
sobbing.
he's got just a pile of papers. he
Just
took
a
off the
pile of
floor.
papers, just running away. So you sent her home already then?
Why we need an editor?
We need a fucking editor so bad.
Aha! You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now.
Loyally.
She's not about to go outside a room. She's not to go outside a room until the trial.
That was a weirdly confusing sentence.
She
So
is not to go outside. I think that's more of a.
no, I got it. It just like took a minute.
It's one of those sentence structures that you see in older forms of English.
Yeah. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
This detective who just gave me the phone after telling me no, that he wasn't gonna give me the phone. And they gave it to me.
You should probably give me the address, just so I know where not to go. I'll know to avoid it.
No, you know what? Oh, you know what? That's a good point, pal. Alright, listen up.
See, this is circle it on your map. See this place? Don't go there.
This place right here. Big red button. Don't press it. I feel like that would actually work on him.
It really would. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. She puts the May in anime.
She does. We are going to listen to this message and then go visit the hotel, but we're going to do that next time.
Thank you so much for joining us this lovely evening. I've been Taylor.
I've been Blue Jack, laughing my ribs off.
And, I'm glad we got back into the series, because it's fun, I love doing the voices, and I like solving puzzles.
It's so good.
I'm reminding you to take care.
Cross-examine your witnesses.
Drink plenty of water.
And, don't bludgeon people with blunt objects. That's rude.
Bye!
Bye!